Hi everybody, this is Sayaji Dan, Saya Miles, and today we're going to teach the first half of the Tainbyongbyan 5-point form for the seated student. Okay, now you've gone over the basic movement patterns so you understand that we are adapting the stepping pattern into working the angles and movement we need to do. Okay, so for this form, you're going to bow in our traditional way because it's our system. This is not the way Tainbyongbyan bows in, but go ahead and bow in, Saya Miles, and go to a set position. You do your bow, X, your arms go down, and cross block left. You see we are not mirroring you. This is his left hand. You have to use your left hand, which will go this way. Okay? So you're going to have to kind of go opposite us right now because this form is only done one way. It isn't done both directions. It's done this way twice. Okay? So the first half, you get set. Right? He's getting his cross block all the way across his face. You have to turn as much as you can. So much of this form is about torso movement and linear blocking in and out and punching. Okay? So he starts his cross block over here. Your opponent is here. Okay? So that's our set position. Now, in order to do this form, we start by turning to position what we call point 3 or position 2. So, here's how you change your form just a little bit. Okay? That's our set position. Okay. Turn your wheelchair now. Go back, turn your wheelchair 45 degrees to me, and go back to set. Okay? Now, it seems redundant and it seems repetitive and it seems like, why don't I just turn and set? You don't just turn and set because this set position is showing a very traditional Tainbyongbyan set position. So we bow in and set. Boom, that's our set. Now we do our form. Okay? So the bow should be all one move. You should bow, chamber, X, down, set, turn, set. Okay? It should all happen together like that. Let's go back to the beginning and do that, Saya Miles. You're going to bow, down, set, turn, set. And you'll see it's not that big of a deal. It just looks really good. Down, set, turn, set. Okay, and now you're ready to go. Okay, that demonstrates the bow and the set, and it demonstrates your understanding of the angle. Okay, cross block left is what he just did. Now we're going to do outside block left, and then long punch right. Okay, so you're blocking someone out who's trying to grab you, long punching right. Now, see his long punch is going slightly up over his head. That's a good target zone for what we're dealing with. We're dealing with someone a little far away, so punching real high is going to miss. We need to punch out into a target zone we can hit. See, if I'm the bad guy, this will get me. This won't. So it's here. Okay? Good. But now, he's going to go into move 3, okay, which is a low. He's going to go X, high block, low block, and then the front kick. Okay? Now this front kick, if you can lift your foot across and kick out, I want you to do that. If you can't, you can lift and do the stomp. Okay? And if you don't have use of your legs and you can't use your legs for a kick, this high-low, you're going to go high-low, and then you're going to circle back up to another long punch. See that? High-low, circle up to a long punch. Okay? Bring it on the inside. High-low, inside, long punch. That brings you back into your chamber a little bit of a center line chamber. Okay? It's a center line chamber. That's why we're doing it. Boom, boom. Okay? So if you're not going to have a kick, you're going to add in that long punch with the center line chamber. If you can have use of your legs, I want you to kick. Work the muscle groups. Okay. Go back to the beginning, please, Saya Miles. Good. Set, turn, set. So outside block, punch, X, high-low kick, cross block, right. Now when he does that cross block right, we have a problem. That cross block right isn't for this person. We need to pay attention to what happened in the form. This form was over after the kick. Okay? This person is no longer a threat. This cross block is for the guy over here. So we have to interrupt that motion. Okay? We have to interrupt that motion and turn our wheelchair first. Then we cross block right. All right? Cross block right, outside block right, cross block left. Good, and 2. Now let's work this into the movement of the chair. Let's start over from the beginning. Down, cross, turn, cross. Now, outside block left, long punch right, X, high, low, kick right, and then turn 90 degrees. Now you cross block. You have to turn 90 degrees to turn to the new angle. Cross block. Outside block. Okay? Now wait. Cross block left. Okay? Now with that cross block left, you're going to chase. Push one in and reset the block. Push back, reset the block. And now from that reset block, you're going to do something called a lekamon, but we're not going to do that yet. Let's go back and work this again. Turn around. Okay, start from set, wait, turn and set. Yeah, start from turn and set. Okay, there you go. And he sets with a cross block. Okay, no, just go over there, turn and cross block. Yes, set. That's our cross block set. All right. Now, count 1, outside block left. Count 2, long punch right. Count 3, high, low, kick. Count 4, turn 90 degrees, cross block. Count 5, outside block right. Count 6, cross block left. Count 7, push in and reestablish the cross block. Count 8, go back and reestablish the cross block. Count 9 is the lekamon. Take your left hand and put it under your right armpit. Put your right hand up high. Cup your hand. And you're going to clap on your elbow 3 times. And when you do it, each time you're going to say, Tang, Byung, Byung. One at a time like this. Tang, Byung, Byung. Okay? Now, once you get your Tang, Byung, Byung, this is the lekamon. This is a declaration. It's kind of a humble brag. It's kind of a way of telling your opponent what you're doing, right? And it's designed to build up your spirit and demoralize your opponent. It's not something you'd ever do in a real fight. You're not going to get in the middle of the fight and go, wait a minute, time, gung, gung, right? That guy's going to be like, boom, boom, boom. So you can't do that. But for the sake of the forms, we're developing our spirit. And we're developing our pride and the systems we train in. And it's a very traditional thing that they do in Myanmar. So you're going to go in and you're going to cup. You're going to bring your hand up. And now, go ahead, Sai Mouse. Get ready for the lekamon. This time, connect the word with the clap. Go ahead.
Time, go, go.
All right? Connect them together. And that is, you're telling them what's happening. Okay? And that's count number 9. Let's go back to the beginning. Bow in from the very beginning. And I want you guys to follow along with me through these counts. And then we'll show you the end of the form. Everybody do this together. Bow in. Go down and get set. And then turn to your right and get set with left cross block. Did everybody turn to your right and get set with your left cross block? Good. We're going to go very slow, Saya Miles, and everyone follow along with me, real simple. Count 1, outside block left. Everybody get to their outside block? Count 2, long punch right. Count 3, X block, high-low block, right kick. Count 4, turn 90 degrees to your left and cross block right. Did you turn to your left? Did you cross block right? Okay. Next count. Outside block right. Cross block left. Push in, one push, and reestablish your cross block. Push out, one push, reestablish your cross block. Lekamon.
Time, byung, byung.
Did you say Tang Byung Byung? Is it hard to say? It is. Tang Byung Byung. Look at the spelling of it in our system. Take a look on your video lessons and make sure you're pronouncing it right. Tang Byung Byung. Okay? Now after Tang Byung Byung, you're going to overhead block, left, and then with the overhead block left in place, you're going to push, you're going to drop down again, because you did your block, you're going to push and go back to the overhead block long punch. Chow! Okay? So you go overhead block, push, overhead block, chow. Alright? If you can't get that arm back up easily, and you're having a hard time, you go overhead block, push, chow. You push into the punch. Okay? I want you to reestablish the overhead block if you can, though. Alright? Because you're going to drive into the person. You're going to push and drive in and chow, punch. Okay? So I want you to reestablish it if you can. Alright, go back to the beginning, Sire Miles. I want everyone to just watch right now. Sit and watch this. We're going to go by the numbers, then we'll go by the technique. Okay? Bow into set, turn, set, please. Set, turn, set. 1, 2, 3, turn, and 4. 5, 6, 7, push in and reestablish. 8, go out, reestablish. 9, let come on.
Time, down, down.
10, overhead block. 11, push and overhead chow.
Chow.
Good. Do you hear I said chow? We say chow in that last punch of the first half. Chow. I want you saying chow. I want you saying chow loudly from your belly. I don't want it from up here. Chow. I want it from down here. Chow. And I want it so loud that you wake up my videographer. The guy who's filming right now is going to wake up and call me and go, man, somebody said chow at 9 o'clock last night. I don't know where, maybe in Wisconsin. Okay? And us in Austin are going to wake up when we hear it. That's how loud I want it. All right. And come back. 2. Let's break this down by motion and technique. So, bow in to your set. The set is down and cross block left. Now turn and cross block left. Now we begin. Outside block left. Long punch right. X high low, kick right. Turn 90 degrees. Cross block right. Outside block right. Cross block left. Push forward, reestablish, cross block left. Push back, reestablish, cross block left. Lekamon.
Time, down, down.
Overhead block. Push, reestablish, overhead block, chow.
Chow.
Long punch right. That's the first half of the 5-point form basic from the Tang Byung Yan system. I want you to practice this until you're really comfortable with it. Once you have this down and you've got good motion and you've got good understanding, go to the video of the transition movements and we'll show you how to transition around and begin the second half, which is simply repeating the first half.